Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, I wanted to create something that's fun and flirty using the Classic collection from KKW Beauty. So if you like this look, then please continue to watch. Alright loves, I've already gone ahead and done my eyebrows before I dive into the tutorial for today's video. I did it off camera. I've also primed my skin. I have used my all-time favorite Makeup Forever Step 1 Nourishing primer, and then right on top of that I went in with the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer, and then I went in with my spray. And also I set the Flawless filter right on my cheekbone area, down my nose, on my forehead, and on my chin. So now that I've done that off camera, I figured this way we can just kind of dive right into the tutorial and I won't bore you with like the primer stuff. Let me know if that is something that you guys like to watch. Starting off with my foundation routine, I am using the Nars Natural Radiant in the color Fiji as well as Santa Fe. So I'm going to mix these on the back of my hand. I'm going to take about like one pump of each and then apply that onto my skin. And then carrying the product down my neck because we want everything to look together like one color. Okay. I'm just using the 3 different brushes in my hand. I have one, the foundation brush, 2, I have the buffing brush, and then I have a smaller buffing brush just to buff out around the smaller areas like my forehead and then just this area right here. Okay, now that I've gotten my foundation on and I look a little crazy, I'm gonna go ahead and take concealer and just apply that right under my eye. I'm using the KKW Beauty number 6 concealer, and then I'm gonna take my Morphe brush. So I'm just carrying it to the places that I want the coverage with the concealer, and then I'm just going to use my other blending brush and just blend the concealer edges out. I'm also going to go in with my It Cosmetics brush. I'm really liking this concealer. It's very smooth, it's very moisturizing, and it's pretty full coverage. So setting the under eye area, I'm going in with the Huda Beauty powder in Pound Cake. I really like this powder because of the finish and also the scent in it. I really like it. I like to smell good. I mean, who doesn't? But you know, I just like the smell in it. Okay, so I'm just patting that in. Then I'm going to go in with the larger powder brush and just grab some of the translucent powder or the Huda Beauty powder. And just kind of apply that onto the edges, so on to like the high points of my face, like right here. So areas that you know you're gonna get oily, or that you know your foundation is gonna move. For me, I just like to do it around my nose, around my mouth area, and then on around my jaw line, and of course on my forehead. And also, I like to apply powder on my neck just to set the foundation to make sure that it doesn't, you know, crease up, because that would just be so bad if you're talking to someone and your neck just starts to crease up. I mean, that would just be so embarrassing. So I'm just going to apply some powder on my chin, set the foundation. Going in with the Brightening Powder by KKW Beauty and in the number 2 with the same Morphe brush. I'm just going to pick up a little, dab it off, and then place it right under my eyes to brighten up the under eye area. And I've mentioned the same product in my last video. I really liked this powder because I definitely noticed that it did brighten up the under eye area. Alright, it is the fun part. We're going to start our eyes, working on our eyes. I'm going in with my MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot with the same synthetic brush that I pretty much use in every tutorial, and apply that all over my lid. I'm going to take the Huda Beauty powder on a little blending brush and then just kind of set my eyes. So I'm going to talk about the palette just really quickly before I dive into the eye tutorial part. this is a really nice palette. There's so many different colors in here. They are mostly neutral colors, but I think that if you kind of just mix the colors, you can definitely come up with something that's a little bit more fun, more flirty, something that you can either wear like casually to the office, or, you know, make it fun and flirty on a date night, or if you're going out partying. I think it's a great palette with the different options here. You just kind of have to be a little bit more creative to come up with the different eye looks. I'm debating on what I'm gonna do today. I thought I was gonna do a very simple eye tutorial, and I said it that way because I tend to do more simpler ones, but I kind of wanted to funk it up a little bit, spice it up a little bit. I think I might go into the eyeshadow here as my transition color, and we'll go from there. So just starting off with this one, right on a little blending brush. I'm using a MAC 286 brush, and I'm gonna apply that as my transition color first, and then we'll kind of see where we go from there. Okay, so I'm gonna take this transition color and just apply it right up here, and then kind of work it up onto the higher point of the brow bone. Alright, I think I'm going to make it a little bit more fun and spring-like and summer-like, so I'm going to go in with this color right here on the same brush, and I'm going to take a very light hand of it. That is really pretty. I was a bit scared when I first went in with this color because it's something that I don't normally wear in the transition in the crease area, but it is very pretty. Same thing, I'm just going to darken it up a little bit more, or add a little bit more color, not necessarily darken it up. And kind of bring it down on the lid now. Oh, that looks really pretty. Okay, and then again blend it upward and also onto the lid. I'm like tempted to keep it this way, but more on the simpler side, but then a part of me wants to kind of add more drama to it. So I'm leaning towards adding this red color right here with a Smith 230 brush. So I'm just going to take a very light application, very light hand, and apply that into the crease again as well. Kind of just do like a little bit more definition into the crease. Then I'm blending it out before I add any more color. Just want to see where we are. It's always so funny because as you're doing makeup, you kind of are scared, you know, to add more color because you don't want to mess it up. But then at the same time you want to add more color because you want to see what it looks like. So I'm going to add the lighter color onto my brow bone, taking this color right here from the palette, going in with that Smith 230 brush. Whatever is left on it is basically what I'm taking and applying it back onto the crease area just to blend the colors together. Now I'm going to go ahead and work on my lid before I darken up the crease part probably. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to go in with this lighter color right here. It has a little bit of a sheen to it. It's a really pretty color. It's like a highlighter color. Very pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my lid with a synthetic brush first, and then we'll see what the payoff is with a synthetic brush. And I've carved my lid area out. So I have my special guest with me again today, my niece. She's popping her head out in the corner looking at if I'm actually recording or not. Okay, that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna take the blending brush. Just kind of, okay, this is what I'm seeing. This needs to be cleaned up right here. But I will go in with the same Huda Beauty powder and just clean up that area. Yeah, that looks so much better. So I'm just taking this color right here on a Smith 230 brush and just applying that right into the outer part of my eye, right here. And in small circular motions, I'm basically like blending it up. Alright, so for those of you that like the more natural look, I think this is a good point for you to kind of just just stop and carry on with your eye routine. For those of you that like a little bit more spice and drama, we can darken up the outer part of our eye. So I'm going to go in with a Smith 230 brush using the darker color in the palette and apply that right on the outer corner of my eye. Alright, the bottom lash line, I'm going to go ahead and take this color right here on a little pencil brush and apply that first just to the bottom lash line area. So I'm going to take this color right here. I think it's called Dash. I'm just going to take a very light amount on the same brush and apply that right here. So like halfway center of my eye on the lower lash line. I just want to keep adding color because it keeps turning out to be very nice. Okay, I'm going to stop there for the eyes right now, and then I'm going to go ahead and blend out the bottom lash line. I am going to go ahead and tightline the top part of my lashes using a Marc Jacobs pencil. Tightlining is great if you're short on time. You can just do tightlining and then apply mascara, and then you're done with your eyes, and you can finish up your face and you're out the door. So that's a little trick, but it also adds definition to the eyes, whether you apply it on the top or the bottom inner part of your water line. It'll just kind of really enhance your eyes. I just did the top because I don't want to do the bottom just yet. I may decide to add it on just later on in the video, but for now I just want to leave it here. I'm going to go ahead and take a liquid eyeliner. It is the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder one, and start to begin to apply eyeliner. Alright, so I am done with the eyeliner. I did not mean for it to become this sharp or for the liner to get to go out that far, but it's okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the eyes with mascara, and you know, if I decide that it's a little too much, like the wing is too much, then I'll just go in with a wipe and some Q-tips and kind of just wipe it down. So yeah, starting off with my favorite routine, going in with the Lancome primer. And following that, I'll go in with my first mascara. So for today's look, I'm going to try a different mascara. It is the Burberry one. I got this in a little beauty bag of theirs, so I'm going to give it a try. Yes, liking the mascara. It's nice. It's giving definition to the lashes. So nice. I'm going to wait 5 seconds, and then I'm going to go in with my second mascara. I think I might go in with my YSL mascara. Yeah, I'll probably do that one. So just waiting 5 seconds. So you see when you have a round wand, you can actually roll it in between your thumb and your index finger and your middle finger. See, with a square tube, you can't really do that. Alright, I've gone ahead and finished up my eyes. I'm going to do contour and bronzer off camera, and then I'll come back with blush and highlighter. Nothing changes on the contour and bronzer, so figured we can save some time there, and I will be right back. Alright, I've gone ahead and contoured and bronzed my face up off camera, and now I'm going to do the highlighter on camera. I am using the new highlighting stick by Becca. It is called the Glow Glaze. It's really supposed to be like a natural kind of a glazed donut effect, if you will. That's like the only example that's popping into my head. It's supposed to give you that nice glazed effect. And then blending it out with a synthetic brush. This one is the MAC to 159. I didn't see the glow, but then as soon as I turned, there it is. The glow. Okay, so just blending it out. That's really pretty too. It's so nice to see that companies are continuing to really enhance like the highlighter or just like makeup products in general. You know, it's not like they've stopped, like they've said, oh, we've achieved the perfect combination or the perfect product. They still want to keep continuing to improve, and that's so nice. Okay, and then going in with the KKW Beauty Highlighter Palette. This is right now my favorite highlighting powder. It is just so beautiful. It's so beaming. I don't know what the word is, but it is just, it's really beautiful. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. It's more of a soft champagne color. So taking that on a Morphe 5M510 brush and just applying the highlighter right here. That is such a beautiful combination. Wow. Holy moly. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and apply blush. Going in with the Milani blush in Romantic Rose #1 on a Japanese brush. I'm just doing a very light sweep over my nose to give a natural look. I am going to go ahead and finish up my look with my lips, starting off with a KKW Beauty lip liner in #1, Nude 1. Going in with the first lipstick in number 4. It's a KKW Beauty Lip. I am going to add a little bit more of this little peachy color to go with the makeup look. It's it's Classic K. Oh yes, that's it. Okay. When I said that's it, that means like that tied it together. That brought the whole look together. I'm going to apply some lip gloss on top using the Super Nude from KKW Beauty. Alright guys, that completes today's tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs this video up, follow me on both of my Instagram pages, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love you. Bye.